Hello everyone, welcome to the market outlook for the week. Gaurang Shah here from Geojit Financial Services, and consolidation and profit booking continues on the Dalal Street with levels on the lower side, and as we discussed in our last week's market outlook, that there could be a brief period of profit booking and consolidation before we move over to the next higher level. And we also mentioned last time that every time the market comes close to the all-time highs, we always see a little bit of profit booking and consolidation, which is healthy for the market, and that's what exactly is reflected. So from the levels that we saw last week and to the levels that we are right now, so let me just give you certain levels on the market. Sensex is down 500 odd points at 61,160. Nifty is down about 150 points at 18,160. Nifty Bank down about 165 points. The levels are 42,275. And on the currency and crude, rupee was stronger, but little bit of weakness this morning. So the level of rupee against the dollar is 81.83 rupees to a dollar. And on the energy basket, that is crude oil, we've seen significant downtick, especially over the last week. The current levels this morning on Brent is about $86.75 per barrel, and on the NYMEX it is $79.21 a barrel. So there is significant downtick. So on both sides, if you actually go to see, rupee gaining a little bit of strength against the dollar, and the crude oil basket is on the downside, which is positive for the Indian equity markets. Now, just to give you a little bit of outlook in terms of where India stands in terms of other developed markets and emerging markets. On the inflation front, last week when the numbers were out, we were on the lower side, 3 months lower level on the inflation. On the GDP growth rate, 6.5 to 7%, if we are able to do that. I think there are very few economies which will come closer to India. In fact, we'll be doing much better than what US, certain countries in the Europe and China is doing. So on that part, we are doing relatively better. And even on the currency front, friends, Indian rupee has depreciated, but compared to the other emerging market currency, we are better off in front of dollar. So that's a little bit of positive. After the second quarter earnings, we are seeing a brief period of consolidation, like I mentioned, because we went closer to the all-time highs and then we corrected. So on the levels, if you tell me, our view is immediately in the short to medium term, given the events which are there in front of us, 18,400 or 18,500 on the higher side remains to be a level which seems to be difficult to cross over immediately in the near future. On the lower side, 17,800 or thereabouts, below 18,000. If you will, 17,800 is where I think there could be a bottom. So we may see this profit booking continue for some time, and also given the fact that we will have the FNO expiry, so markets may stay a little bit of volatile and choppy. So just a word of caution, like we mentioned last time, to all those short to medium term traders, try to maximize your profit. We mentioned that last time. Put your stop losses in place so that you are not got unaware, just in case if the markets have to give you a little bit of more correction. So try to put your stop losses in place. But for long-term investors, as always, a great opportunity whenever market corrects to get into some significant stronger names in terms of investment ideas from a long-term point of view. And like every time, we give you two investment ideas. So this time we have picked two different sectors. One is from the paint sector, Asian Paints, largest player in terms of market share, earnings visibility, domestic presence, overseas presence, etc., etc. So, and of course, crude coming down also has a positive for the paint sector, because crude is one of the important input for paint industry. So Asian Paints looks quite good on the fundamental. And the second one is from consumer durable stroke electronics, and that is Bajaj Electricals. This company has significant presence over the years, has increased its product profile considerably, has gone into newer areas where they were not present. And given the demand outlook, both from urban, semi-urban and rural India, our sense is that this company should do well. And the name Bajaj is quite synonymous as far as the electrical, consumer durable and appliances market is concerned. And the customer loyalty is also at a much higher level. So these are the two names, Asian Paints and Bajaj Electricals. From a long-term point of view, mind you, these are not short to medium-term trading ideas. These are long-term fundamental ideas. So you should have longish time horizon in mind. Our sense at Geojit is the longer time we spend consolidating, the stronger base will be made for us to sustain at higher levels. So let's give it to the market. Right from the moderate trading till very recently, we have gained momentum, and it's only prudent that market gives back a little bit of that gain in terms of profit booking. Thank you very much for your patience hearing, and I'll see you again next week. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.